Well, at 147, it has become one of Charlotte's biggest days of giving. It is Giving Tuesday Charlotte. It's coming up on its 12th year this Tuesday, December 2nd. It's going to take place at the Pearl Innovation District. Joining us right now is Susan Arrington, Susan, with Share Charlotte. Thanks for coming in here the day after Thanksgiving. How are you?
Good to be here.
Nice to have you. For those of our viewers who may not be familiar, tell us where Giving Tuesday Charlotte came from, how it started here in Charlotte.
Yeah, well, Giving Tuesday CLT, Giving Tuesday Charlotte is, part of the global day of giving that originated with Giving Tuesday in New York. And Charlotte is one of the OG communities for having their own Giving Tuesday celebration. So yeah, we're in our 12th year, as you said. Over those last 11 years, it's resulted in $52.1 million in impact for Charlotte nonprofits. So that's items given, that's dollars given, and that's volunteer time given. Really a good day of impact for us.
Incredible number, 52 million. What kind of impact has that made for our community?
Well, I mean, it's just, our nonprofits show up for our community every single day. We all know, especially over the last couple of weeks, how they've been really showing up with, SNAP benefits, the pause of that, everything going on with immigration. Our nonprofits are just always rising to the occasion. And this money fuels all the things that they're able to do for us. Plus things that go on throughout the year in terms of educating our children, keeping our healthy communities, on, and this just powers them on.
This year you're hosting a headquarters event at the Pearl. What can folks expect this go around?
Yeah, it's just a day to be a part of the movement that's, around people that are, inspired and celebrating generosity. So we'll have some on-site volunteer opportunities for folks. You can stuff postpartum kits with one of our nonprofits. You can fill welcome baskets, write notes of encouragements for another nonprofit for families that are moving into their first homes. It's also we'll have lots of media interviews throughout the day, so you'll be getting to see and hear the stories of our nonprofits, the money that they're trying to raise, and the impact they're trying to make.
Are there specific nonprofits or causes that people can support through Giving Tuesday Charlotte, and how does that work?
Well, actually on our site, so our site is sharecharlotte.org, we have more than 800 nonprofits that serve Mecklenburg County neighbors, and you can support all of them. Some of them are just, small nonprofits that have, a founder and maybe one staff member, to all of the larger nonprofits in the city that we know about, like United Way. They all have goals. They're all trying to make their financial goals towards the end of the year or fund specific programs that they have coming up. So, this is just a place, whether you're passionate about animals or working with the elderly, or you care about literacy in children. On our site, we make it really easy for you to find those causes and find ways to support them.
We know a lot of people in our community want to give back, especially around the holidays. What does Giving Tuesday Charlotte, what makes it so different from other opportunities?
Well, this is just a day, it's sort of just a rallying point. So Charlotte is, really a generous city. We see that when even our neighbors in Hurricane Helene, the way that Charlotte responded. But this is just a day that really gets counted in terms of evaluating giving in our city. So this December 2nd, this Tuesday, really is just a way for all of us to be part of one thing together and kind of make a stand for Charlotte and our nonprofits.
Do they need to come to the Pearl, or they can do it from home?
No, you can give from anywhere you'd like to. One really cool thing through our partners at Lowe's Home Improvement, if you give more than $50 to your favorite nonprofit on our site, the first 300 of those dollars, 300 gifts of $50 or more will be matched with a $50 gift card back to those nonprofits, so they can provide tools or other essential items they need. It's sort of a match program through Lowe's. So yeah, you can make all of your donations right there at sharecharlotte.org.
Awesome. You said about 800 local nonprofits.
Yes.
And the biggest needs. Like you mentioned, so many things that Charlotte and really the country has been facing here this year. But what are some of the specific needs that you feel like Charlotteans are facing this year?
Right now, of course, you're our nonprofits that are feeding our community members. They've already had to go over and above, and so what they've been counting on, to have, they've already used a lot of that surplus, and so the need for food in our community is going to continue, especially when some people still don't feel safe to go out and get food. We have nonprofits that are delivering food in our community. We also know it's been widely discussed that Charlotte, has some mobilization issues. And so there's lots of nonprofits, dedicated to helping to break down those barriers and give our children more access so they can mobilize and grow in our community and stay in our community. We're also doing a lot with workforce development in Charlotte to try and keep our great talent here. And so if you find causes, if you love Charlotte, you can love local and give local and really support, and all of your giving stays here in your backyard.
And that's why giving locally matters, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Any other thoughts for our viewers today, Susan?
No, we just want to thank you. We just, there's so many ways that you can give. You can give items, you can give dollars, but everyone in Charlotte does have something to give. Even if it's just an hour of your time, that does matter to a nonprofit. So don't underestimate the power of what you can do.
Well said. Giving Tuesday Charlotte is this Tuesday, December 2nd at the Pearl. And for more information, people can go to, one more time,
ShareCharlotte.org.
All right. Susan from Share Charlotte, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate that. And we will be right back here on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus.